Designing and implementing a Microsoft Azure AI Solution. AI-102 exam dumps have been updated, which are valuable in preparation. Share some updated Microsoft AI-102 exam dumps here. 1. You have an Azure subscription that contains a multi-service Azure Cognitive Services translator resource named Translator 1. You are building an app that will translate text and documents by using Translator 1. You need to create the REST API request for the app. Which headers should you include in the request? A. The subscription key and the client trace ID. B. The subscription key, the subscription region, and the content type. C. The resource ID and the content language. D. The access control request, the content type, and the content length. 2. You create a bot by using the Microsoft Bot Framework SDK. You need to configure the bot to respond to events by using custom text responses. What should you use? A. An adaptive card. B. An activity handler. C. A dialog. D. A skill. 3. You are developing an app that will use the decision and language APIs. You need to provision resources for the app. The solution must ensure that each service is accessed by using a single endpoint and credential. Which type of resource should you create? A. Language. B. Speech. C. Azure Cognitive Services. D. Content moderator. 4. You have an Azure subscription that contains an Azure App Service app named Apple. You provision a multi-service Azure Cognitive Services resource named CS Account 1. You need to configure App 1 to access CS Account 1. The solution must minimize administrative effort. What should you use to configure App 1? A. A system-assigned managed identity and an X509 certificate. B. The endpoint URI and an OAuth token. C. The endpoint URI and a shared access signature (SAS) token. D. The endpoint URI and subscription key. 5. You are building a chatbot. You need to ensure that the bot will recognize the names of your company's products and code names. The solution must minimize development effort. Which Azure Cognitive Service for Language service should you include in the solution? A. Custom text classification. B. Entity linking. C. Custom named entity recognition, NER. D. Key phrase extraction. 6. You have a 20 GB file named File1, AVI that is stored on a local drive. You need to index File1, AVI by using the Azure Video Indexer website. What should you do first? A. Upload File1 AVI to an Azure storage queue. B. Upload File1.avi to the www.youtube.com cpage. C. Upload File1 to the Azure Video Indexer website. D. Upload File1 to Microsoft OneDrive. 7. You use the Microsoft Bot Framework Composer to build a chatbot that enables users to purchase items. You need to ensure that the users can cancel in-progress transactions. The solution must minimize development effort. What should you add to the bot? A. A language generator. B. A custom event. C. A dialog trigger. D. A conversation activity. 8. You are building a flight booking bot by using the Microsoft Bot Framework SDK. The bot will ask users for their departure date. The bot must repeat the question until a valid date is given, or the users cancel the transaction. Which type of dialogue should you use? A. Prompt. B. Action. C. Waterfall. D. Adaptive. 9. You have an Azure subscription that contains an AI enrichment pipeline in Azure Cognitive Search and an Azure Storage account that has 10 GB of scanned documents and images. You need to index the documents and images in the storage account. The solution must minimize how long it takes to build the index. What should you do? A. From the Azure portal, configure parallel indexing. B. Create a text-based indexer by using the REST API. C. From the Azure portal, configure scheduled indexing. D. Configure field mappings by using the REST API. 10. You are building an app that will include 1 million scanned magazine articles. Each article will be stored as an image file. You need to configure the app to extract text from the images. The solution must minimize development effort. What should you include in the solution? A. Computer vision image analysis. B. The Read API in computer vision. C. Form recognizer. D. Azure Cognitive Service for language.